Hi guys, welcome back. Another video by Jed Skeptic, and I'm going to go off the flat earth, and I'm going to go off my wee books for a wee while and go back to ancestry.com, because me and a friend were speaking about it yesterday and about my results, and I thought I'd have a little look to see if anything's changed or anything's become more accurate. And sure enough, I went on ancestry.com today and there was updates. They were quite surprising, to be honest with you guys. Because my original results came back as I was 97% European and 3% West Asian. And that's a big chunk, 3%, like over at the Caucus region. So I was quite proud I had this exotic part in me that was there in my DNA. But I was quite surprised when I looked at the updates today, because it's all changed. It's all changed, people. I don't know how Ancestry can do this, like give you a part of West Asia and then take it away, because it's like saying you're 3% African or 3% Chinese or 3% Indonesian and then just taking it away. It's, what if I committed myself to that and got a tattoo? I'm a Georgian or whatever. So it's quite funny how they can just totally take it away. So from 97% European, I think I'm now 100% European, according to the new results, guys. But I'll let you have a look at it. We'll have a look at the old ones, and then we'll look at the updates. Obviously, the comments will be open for this video for people who have done a similar result and got back different through the updates. Were you surprised by it? Anything shock you? Are you happy with the new update, or did you prefer the old one? Anyway, people, we'll have a little look at the Ancestry.com website. Okay, people, this is my original results that I got back from Ancestry.com. I had 53% Ireland, Scotland and Wales, which I thought, fair enough. I'm half Celtic. I thought it could have been more, but 53% was good enough. The Great Britain part I thought was pretty cool, because that made up what I thought was missing from the Scotland and the Ireland part. So I'm primarily from these islands, and 9% Europe West, which was a massive region, as you can see down here, guys. So before it was Ireland, Scotland, with Munster as the genetic community. I had 34% Great Britain, 9% Europe West, which covered a huge area, as you can see in this diagram. And then the low confidence regions was the Caucasus, which was over here. This is what made me 3% West Asian, which I amn't anymore for some reason. 1% Iberian, which was Spain and Portugal, which I'm not anymore. 1% Europe South, which was less than 1%. They've written that off now, which fair enough. If it was less than 1%, what's the point? And less than 1% Scandinavian, which they've written off now. So all in all, I was 97% European, 3% West Asian. I was 87% from these islands, Britain, and 9% from Europe, and then just a couple of wee bits here and there, Iberian Peninsula. But we'll have a look at the update, people. This is a new update. It's like, because I've been making these Scottish videos, these Celtic videos, that it's almost making me more Celtic. Ireland and Scotland, 88% now. So from 53%, it's went up to 88%. This is an increase by 35%. And I'm happy with that, guys, because I thought I was more Celtic, more Scottish Irish than the 53% that they gave me before. So that's a massive jump, 88%. So I'm practically a full-blown Irish Scotsman. And they've gave me 8% England and Wales now. And England and Wales is this big. It's turned into a bigger area, and it goes right over France and Holland and Belgium, so, and even into Germany. So this is almost like it's replaced the older one with Western Europe. The England and Wales part's almost replaced some of the Western Europe part from the old one, which is strange. And the France one seems to have fallen lower down. So France is 4% now. So I'm less Western Europe. Or am I? Because the England and Wales covers some Western Europe as well. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it could be 12. It could have increased. Or it could be less now, because it's 4. Strange though. And that's it. That's all I have for that. 88%, 8% and 4%. There's no Caucus, there's nothing else anywhere. So I'm pretty inbred, people. I am pretty inbred by the looks of it. And it looks like I'm 100% European as well. I said 97%, which I think it's crazy. Because I think a lot of people might get, like just recently a UFC guy done the ancestry DNA and he found out he was 2% African. So he started saying the N-word to people. And what if he looks at his new update and he finds out, oh by the way, that Africa's no there. You need to take all that back. So I find that intriguing, but it's cool that the more information they get, the more accurate they are. So I'm quite pleased with the new results. And I'm obviously quite pleased with the 88% Ireland and Scotland. That's a big chunk of my DNA. But that could increase, that might decrease. We'll soon see in the future, people. But leave a comment if you've been through a similar path with your DNA, that you've been given a part and then it's been taken away. And what do you feel about it? Do you like the new changes? I think they're pretty cool. I think if it's more accurate, it's better. Simple as that. Anyway, people, I just thought I'd bring you this quick one, and you all have a great weekend. Cheers.